Hi, I'm Anthony. Today we're going to be working on a very simple project, but I find it very useful. So today's project is a mount for my phone to put in the shower. While I'm standing in the shower, I can either watch TV or YouTube or whatever I want to watch. This project will not work unless you have a steel plate or some kind of steel in your case. So you'll need that. This has a steel plate just glued to the outside, so it works perfect. So there is the mount itself up in the corner of my shower. I've got it mounted to the wall. It's pointed down.
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I'm doing a seat swap from a 2012 leather seat
Works just like that.
to a 2000 F250.
I just slide it off when I'm done with it. Things I use to build my shower phone mount. I chose CPVC because of this piece right here. It's a drop elbow with wings, so you can fasten this to the wall. So you need one of these, a drop elbow. I used everything 1/2 inch. One drop elbow, one end cap, and I happen to use two 45s on this piece here. I bought a short piece of CPVC pipe. A couple other things you'll need, and in my case I needed was one rare earth magnet, some glue, some type of PVC glue, CPVC glue. You can use they do make a specific glue for this one. It's the gold one. That is for if you're running hot water through it. So I'm not running hot water through it, so I just used the either the blue or the regular PVC. It's what I had on hand, so whatever you have on hand, you can try different things. I don't know what's going to hold, what's not. I just knew that the pulling power of these magnets is pretty strong, so I wanted to make sure that I had a decent hold on it. And I just put some primer on it before just to clean it up a bit. You'll need something to cut your CPVC with. I've got just a pipe cutter. And then also you'll need some type of drill bit to drill the end cap out so you can run your screw in for your magnet. The magnet I chose has a hole in the middle. I have these in my tool trailer, and I just have them on hand in case I run across little projects like this that I need to do or use them somewhere in my trailer. So that's what I had. So they are very strong. They will pinch your fingers, so be careful. Let's get started. So this is a very simple project. It's going to take you 5 times longer to run to the store and get everything and find everything than it is to actually do it. So you can use either a cutter like this, a saw. You can probably use a utility knife just to cut it. Just be careful with that. It's a little tough. So the first thing I did was just I kind of pieced everything together so that I could put it up on the shower wall, so I knew how I wanted my phone to face while I was standing in the shower. So I took just a short piece here. And this will hold together until you figure out what angle you need. So the one I have currently in my shower, I brought it out like this. Made that straight. And a good way to do it is, if you want to remember how you have everything lined up, is just go make a pencil mark and just remember which pieces go together. So that's the way it currently is. And I'm just turning this because it wants to crush it, because it's such a small piece. So originally I put it in there and it didn't, I had just this one angle like this against the wall, and I had this turned down a little bit, and it threw it off too far, so I decided I was gonna put 2 elbows in here so I could adjust it a little bit more. And then I just put this elbow in. Actually, I adjusted them kind of like that, so it's not perfectly straight coming out this way because I wanted it picked up more. I didn't want it flat sitting on top of the shower rim, but I wanted it pointed down a little bit. So after I got everything together, and one thing I did notice, when I had my phone just sitting up on the top of the shower on the lip, the sound was really good because the sound was, you know, bouncing off that wall right there. So this brought it out from the wall a little ways. So you want to kind of check, and I may put a little bit shorter piece right here just to play around with that sound a little bit. So then you just take that, put your end cap on here, and then you can adjust that angle to whatever you want. If you want to point it down more, you got these two. You can make a compound angle here to, you know, bring it back around. If you were doing this on the end of your shower, the end of a bathtub, you could just cut this completely out of here and just push this up as far as it'll go, so it's not so sticking out so far away from the wall. Haven't had any issues with my phone collecting too much moisture or anything like that. I've had my phone in the shower or at the end of the tub now for at least a couple months, if not a year or more. So that's all I did. So just drilled a hole there to hold my magnet. And I drilled my hole too big. Look at that. So I have a tapered bit on there, so I just drilled it too big. So that's either have to find another screw or get a different cap now. So anyway, that's the way that works. When you finally figure out all your angles, glue everything together. I chose to paint mine. Just took some black spray paint and painted it. So when you fasten this to the wall, either fasten it to a stud. If you can't find a stud where you want it, I would recommend these types of anchors here. These hold, there's a couple different weight ratings they have, but it's just a plastic screw-in anchor, and they hold, some of them hold up to 75 pounds. So when I'm pulling on with a magnet, I have complete trust that this will hold it. Thanks for coming along on this quick little project. If you like what you see, hit the like button, click on subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching and have a great day.